Hey guys, this is Arsenal Giants PS3 and this is episode 2 of our squad builder. And as you can see by my bench, we are building a Senegalese or a Senegal team basically. And it's relevant for two reasons. A, the African Cup of Nations just kicked off and unfortunately Senegal did actually lose 2-1 to Zambia, but luckily, as we all know, FIFA doesn't portray real life in any way, shape or form. And the second reason is that Cisse transferred to Newcastle recently for about 10 million, I think, from Friedberg. So yeah, and he's a Senegalese striker as well. And Moussa Sow actually just went from Lille to Fenerbahce, or is about to go. So there's kind of been some transfers with Senegalese players recently. Now guys, I just want to say that that last episode we had a 5-3-2, I think it was. We had a 5-3-2, which people didn't like, but as I say, that was for people that just started off with a game because it was quite a cheap team. This one's going to cost you about 20k maximum, depending on who you buy, what players you got on your watch list, etc. But yeah, pretty much that episode, that's just to clear some stuff up. And secondly, as you know, as you may have known or may know, I was hacked pretty recently, so I lost that team, I lost the Road to Glory team, and I lost loads and loads of stuff. So unfortunately, that's kind of the end of Road to Glory because I've been hacked. Someone's traded them, or I think they deleted the club as well, so my record's gone to shit. So yeah, that's just a thing. That's why there's no Road to Glory. So I'm sorry for that. But yeah, we're gonna start off with a Senegalese team, and we're gonna first player in striker is Cisse. Now we got the Friedberg version. He's got a pretty good. He had a pretty good goals record in Germany with a pretty crap team, and as you can see, he's got pretty good stats on here. Quite similar to Demba Ba's. He's got 81 pace, 76 shooting. He's got pretty good passing and pretty good heading, and I think he should have been a rare player, to be honest. He's one of the best strikers in the German league. I used to use Friedberg in the head-to-head games, and he was pretty good for me as well. He's very strong as well. I'm not too sure what his strength stat is, but he seemed to be one of those players that just isn't thrown off the ball. And he links up really well with his with Demba Ba, his new teammate. Now Demba Ba, as you can see, he's got pretty similar stats. Both of them have really solid shooting, and both have good pace. I think their acceleration must be quicker though, because they've never been outpaced. As you can see, once again, Ba's got good heading, good dribbling, decent shooting, and both of these two players are very good going forward, especially when they've got Moussa Sow playing in centre forward. Now I had to change him, but he's got incredible stats and he's piss cheap as well. About 600, 700, 800 coins most of the time. He's got 85 pace, 81 shooting. I swear he's got some kind of long shots. He's got, once again, good heading, continuing the theme, and good dribbling. And he's got reasonable passing, 69, not great. But to be honest, he kind of dribbles the ball so well that he gets in there, and our passes aren't exactly crazy through balls. Next on to wingers. Now, I think he's a right winger. I'm just going to put any. Actually, no, he's a right winger. Our right winger is this guy. He's got pretty crazy hair. Now, his name is Papa Wago or Vago. I'm not too sure. Please excuse my pronunciations, although I would be quite surprised if any of you watch the second Italian division. He's got 82 pace, decent shooting. He's just a silver, really. He's only just, I think he had 4-star skills, I'm not too sure, but he's a really good winger. Kind of put quite a few balls in for Friedberg, not for Friedberg, for Cisse and for Bar, and was overall pretty strong winger. There's not too many wingers. As you can see, this is a right winger, not even a right mid, so you'd have to change him, and that does cost us a bit of chemistry, but he's a pretty good player, did a pretty good job for me, to be honest. Kind of run of the mill, not too special. And on the left hand side for FC Copenhagen, not enough formation, is a Doof, no, 71 shooting, which is really good. Bollocks, really good for a winger most times anyway, especially a silver one. He's got okay pace, not great for a winger. He's got pretty good dribbling, pretty good heading, and pretty terrible passing. Once again, he's one of the only left wingers in that plays for Senegal on FIFA, and he's a decent player, but once again, he's not exactly going to light up the team, but he'll cost you about 600 coins. Yeah, just go over the price of these two strikers as well. Cisse cost me 1,200 coins, just to be transferred, but the Newcastle version is like 7k at the moment, which I couldn't really be asked to spend. And Demba Ba will cost you about 1,000 coins as well. and Sal will cost you a reasonable amount. Not too sure about 1,000 coins. And Pablo Vega or whatever, because he's in a pretty popular league in terms of FIFA, cost about 1,200, around that. Next up, we've got central defensive midfielder is Kara, playing in the Tippeligaen or Tippeligaen. Any of you Norwegians, please correct me. And this guy's got just generally decent stats, good defending stat, pretty good passing stat, not great, but pretty good for a central defensive midfielder, pretty amazing pace stat for a central defensive midfielder, and he's got good heading as well, and he was just kind of run of the mill, one of those players that bosses the game in the middle and can spray a pass as well, and just did a generally good job, and he'll cost you about 800 coins because he's a gold in a not great league. Next up, at right back, we have got a bronze. They didn't have any silvers or golds when I was looking anyway. And this guy plays in the second German division. He's got good pace, which is the main thing here. Reasonable defending for a bronze. Reasonable passing for a bronze. But the pace is what, kind of keeps him in. And he's not too bad. He's not great. It cost me 200 coins as well, so you're not exactly breaking the bank for him. Next up is Armand Traore. He used to play for Arsenal. He was absolute crap. But he now plays for QPR, and unfortunately, he's a silver in the Premier League, so it cost about 4,000 coins. But he's got good pace, good defending. Well, no, he hasn't got good defending, sorry, I was looking at the dribbling. He's got decent dribbling, decent passing, not great defending, not great heading. But as in the 4-1-2 anyway, he kind of comes in, overlaps Diouf, and does a pretty good job. Next up at centre-back, we have Sané, or San, don't know how to say that guy's name, plays for Bordeaux. And this guy, he's got pretty crap pace. And bollocks again. Keep hitting that thing. He's got good defending, good heading, reasonable passing for a centre-back. I'm not too sure how good that is for a centre-back. And he's pretty crap dribbling. But he was a bit of a beast in the air, won most headers, did a pretty damn good job at keeping the opposition out. And I didn't have him, he wasn't outpaced too much for me. And as you can see, he popped up and scored quite a few goals from headers. Next up, we've got another bar number 2, and this guy, only bought him for the pace, to be honest, in a defender, but he's actually got decent defending and heading for a bronze, and that's pretty much it though, the pace, and he cost me, once again, 200 coins. He's a second bronze in the starting lineup, and he did a good job for me. He didn't really stand out as a bronze, and again, but the pace is what will keep him going. And then, unfortunately, they've only got a bronze keeper playing in the MLS. No idea how to say that guy's name. Kundil. If anyone watches the MLS and is completely pissed off at my pronunciation, please comment. And he's got reasonable stats, good diving for a bronze, good reflexes for a bronze, poor kicking, poor handling, probably spill quite a lot, pull off his Gomez impression, but he has got good speed. He's 61 speed, so if you're going to charge any speedy strikers, then he's not a bad player to do that with. But overall, this team, it was pretty strong. It did a really good job for me anyway. It's quite fun to play with as well. Not too many skills in that. And here are some players on the bench that also, they do a pretty good job. We've got the third bar, and this guy is a central defensive midfielder. He's the second best central defensive midfielder, and he's crap. And he plays in League 2, and it'll cost you about 150, 200 coins, depending on whether you're going to buy now or not. Next up, we've got Duara. Now, there is an inform with this guy, but his normal card has got crappy pace, good defending and good heading. But I'm pretty sure when I used him, his pace was exposed pretty badly. Next up is Umwenge. Not too sure. Playing for Toulouse, or however you say that. In the French league, left back, 84 pace. He's got better pace than Traore and better defending. And to be honest, I'm not too sure why he's not playing. Next up is Mwangane, playing for Rennes. Now this guy's got pretty damn good defending and heading, but once again the pace kind of catches him out, especially with all the Abong Lahores and Beckfords and all sorts of those great players that you normally find at 4-star team rating. Next up, 2 players cost me 200 coins, both with pretty crap pace, although not too bad for bronzes, and both playing for Frankfurt FC in the second Bundesliga, both, as I said, costing 200 coins. And last but not least, we've got Ndoye with pretty cool hair, playing for Copenhagen. And as you can see, he's got pretty stellar stats. All are pretty decent and keeps up the good heading theme. And I'm quickly going to show you on the watch list players you could buy if you had a more extravagant budget. And, alright, one of them is Demba Ba. There's the 2 versions of him, the really good version and the really crap version, which still does a pretty good job. The best version's got 86, 86. for both pace and shooting, and as you can see here, it's about 150 coins. And the other version goes for, well, that's not his price. In 4-1-2 and 2, you can get him for about 45,000 coins, and he's got pretty good stats. Although I used him and he wasn't great, but he does a pretty good job. Here's the Newcastle version of Cisse. You're paying for the badge in the league, but if you're making a Senegalese team, it won't matter too much. Here's another Diouf. This one is playing for Manchester United. I think he was on loan at Blackburn last season. I'm not too sure, and he's not great, to be honest. Not too sure. He's a 74. Last but not least, here is the on-form Diarra. I'm not too sure, but as you can see, he got 11 pace increase. I had him in a Liga 1 team, and he was a beast, and he'll cost about 28,000 coins. So thanks, guys, for watching. Write a comment saying what team you want to see next or whatever, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.